Hello everyone and welcome to the first official episode of the Fishbowl Pawcast. I'm your host, Foam Whisker. So as everyone knows, the last book to the Broken Code series was released back in November. It is currently December 28th while I'm making this video, and I just finished reading the book. Now, this video will be broken down into 3 parts: Redemption, the StarClan Cats, and Juniper Claw. So many people have pointed out the redemption arcs are rather poorly brought up in the series, with many not even getting their own arc. For example, Breeze Pelt was never had his own arc, and he was a significant character in Crowfeather's trial, but it doesn't mean anything. Yes, we see how he develops through the protagonist's eyes, but it's not his story. Something we see a majority of in the Broken Code series is redemption, ranging from Snowtuft helping Rootspring, then sacrificing himself for the greater good, then to the Dark Forest warriors assisting the living and StarClan to defend their homes against Ashfur. Throughout A Light in the Mist, highlighting where the StarClan patrol comes in, they are nothing but rude to the Dark Forest cats, especially when Juniper Claw comes in. On page 205 we read, "If I can make up for what I've done by helping you defeat Ashfur, then I will." Magata's ears twitched disapprovingly. "You'll be begging them for a place in StarClan next," he muttered. Silverheart glared at him. "I don't deserve a place in StarClan. I never will. But I owe them, and the living clans, something." Redtail swished his tail impatiently. "Are we supposed to be impressed by these confessions?" he growled. "What's the point in being sorry? You should have done it right in the first place." "We'll see if you mean it when it comes to fighting," Silverstream agreed sharply. "Talking like a warrior is easy," Feathertail chimed in. "It's acting like one that's hard." Redtail says, "You should have done it right the first time," which leads to Rootspring's thought. Why confess if he didn't mean it? According to what was read and what we may gather from this information, StarClan doesn't think those who've done terrible things in life can change. They cannot redeem themselves over the crimes they have committed, no matter how much they try to right the wrong. But then according to chapter 15, page 232, it states, "We've forgiven you so many times, Firestar mewed. StarClan gave you a place among us, a chance to change, and you've paid our kindness by trying to destroy us, by trying to destroy everything." Ashfur sniffed. "It's not my fault if StarClan's full of fools. Why should I feel bad because you forgave me? I never forgave you." Ashfur went on, his eyes shining. "I never forgiven anyone. I'm not weak. I never forgave Bramblestar for taking what was mine, and I never forgave Squirrelflight for rejecting me over and over again. I gave her love and she betrayed me as though my love was worthless," he scowled. "I'm going to make her suffer more than any other cat, and I'm going to enjoy it." So they gave Ashfur a second chance to redeem himself, but they won't let the Dark Forest cats redeem themselves, especially after they helped with the living clans and StarClan defeat Ashfur. On page 288, it states that Juniper Claw padded forward. His green eyes were round with hope. Firestar seemed to guess that the ShadowClan warrior was thinking. Dark Forest cats are forbidden from setting paw on StarClan hunting grounds. Juniper Claw wilted. "But I was a noble warrior for many moons," he pressed, "and I honored StarClan as much as any cat." Firestar glanced at Leafpool again. With a nod, they apparently came to a silent agreement. "Very well," he meowed. "You have fought bravely today, so we make an exception. But you can't stay there. You will have to return." The Thunder Clan leader's meow contained a warning. Even though the Dark Forest cats helped, they're still forbidden to go to StarClan, even after helping the clans defeat Ashfur. But StarClan does offer them to step there once, and that it may be hard for them to go back to the Dark Forest after visiting. Just the whole concept is disgusting. Not only did they allow Ashfur, who they thought would change, they allowed Blackstar, Leopardstar, and Mudclaw into StarClan. Yes, these 3 cats have all had redemption arcs this year, but it doesn't justify anything. Now, leading on to this, StarClan accepts cats who believe they were doing right for the clan or clans, yet they sent Juniper Claw to the Dark Forest, who claims he thought he was doing what was right for the clans. How does that make them any better than he was, especially in Mudclaw's case? Another thing for the StarClan cats is that in this book was, why wasn't a SkyClan cat listed in the battle? And of course, they just had to have Firestar possess a point of view character. And let us hear from him, they literally could have used Sharpclaw from SkyClan. I think it would have been very interesting if they would have actually used Sharpclaw. I mean, he was a former SkyClan deputy after all, and he was pretty strong. And at this point, I'm really done with Firestar. I wish the authors would stop using him and his family as point of view characters. It's almost gag worthy at this point. Anyway, on to the next point. If you've read this book, you read that Juniper Claw basically becomes a gatekeeper of both worlds. And I absolutely love that for him. I'd even be interested in a Juniper Claw novella about this. But phone, the authors don't make stories on StarClan or Dark Forest cats. Yes, I know this, but we can. We can even make maps on it. If I made a Juniper Claw Gatekeeper map, would you join? It's an interesting concept. Anyways, that's all on this podcast. Make sure to leave a like, comment, and feel free to subscribe and click that bell icon so you can be notified every time I post a video. Bye everyone, and I'll see you in the next video.